I'm excited to read this book to you today. This is the Matzah, and it's written by Abby Levine. This is the Matzah. This is the matzah stacked in the aisle. Max reaches up to the top of the pile. Matzah for sandwiches, matzah for snacks. Matzah for matzah meal brownies and Seder, says Max. This is a picture of the Seder plate. Let's take a quick look at what's on it. An egg, a bitter herb, a lamb shank bone, haroset, which is chopped apples and nuts and sometimes wine, parsley, which is dipped twice in salty water for the tears of the slaves in Egypt, and some plates have an extra spot for another bitter herb. This is still early, but Ruth just can't wait. Max helps her fill up her Seder plate. This is the tablecloth, spotlessly white, the silver and goblets sparkling and bright. For this night, so different from all other nights. And for Elijah, this is his special cup. We fill it with wine. Will he pick it up? This is the blessing for the fruit of the vine. Max drinks his grape juice, pretending it's wine. This is the parsley we dip for the years. Jews labored in slavery and shed salty tears. After the blessing for fruit of the vine, when everyone's sipped from the grape juice and wine that sit on the tablecloth spotlessly white, for this night so different from all other nights. Where Ruth placed the beautiful Seder plate that she filled up early, she just couldn't wait. Next to the matzah stacked in a pile from boxes that Max chose in the Passover aisle. This is all reminding them of the time that the Jews were in Egypt in slavery and had to work so hard. This is the matzah that Grandma divides. There's half for the table and half that she hides. Do you remember what it's called, the part that she hides? Abby Coleman. Yes, good. Ooh, would that be a good hiding spot? Or there? These are the 4 questions. It's Ruth's turn to chant. She sings Mani Shana with some help from her aunt. This is our story. Each one tells a part. Max knows the names of the plagues by heart. In Egypt, we toiled long and ceaselessly. That means without end. Moses asked Pharaoh to let us go free. But hard-hearted Pharaoh refused to relent until the terrible 10th plague was sent. We packed all we owned in the darkness and fled. We brought only dough. There was no time to bake bread. We reached the Red Sea, which parted in 2, leaving a path where Jews could cross through. Our dough baked to matzah beneath the hot sun. That day in the desert, it fed everyone. Tonight we imagine that we are that band, rescued from slavery by God's outstretched hand. This is the sandwich of bitter and sweet, and this is our dinner. It's time to eat. This is the hunt under pillows and chairs, in the bathroom, the basement, and even upstairs for the matzah that Grandma has hidden. But where? What's it called? The afikoman. Do you see who found it? Right there. This is the door that Max opens wide. He whispers, "Elijah, please come inside." This is the wind that blows through the door. Isn't it open now more than before? Was it Elijah? Look at his cup. We know he's been here, or he's drunk some wine up. This is the uncle who sings out of tune and louder than anyone else in the room after the wind has blown through the door where Elijah has passed, as so often before, and all the kids searched under pillows and chairs for the matzah that was hidden, but no one knew where. After the sandwich of bitter and sweet, the story we tell before we all eat, the parsley, the wine, and the table so bright, on this night so different from all other nights. This is the end of our Seder, and then tomorrow we'll start eating matzah again. There's matzah lasagna that's served piping hot, matzah balls bobbing inside the soup pot, matzah meal brownies, and matzah for snacks. We've got lots of matzah for Pesach, says Max. Maybe you have lots of matzah at your house too. We hope everyone has a happy Pesach.